It's news time. Information is power. The current, the news headline. Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu wins federal government in court. The news in full. The case between the federal government of Nigeria and also Nnamdi Kanu, took another twist on Wednesday as the cost was awarded in Kanu's favor. The federal government was ordered by the High Court in Abia State to pay the sum of 1 billion naira to the IPOB leader and issue a letter of apology to him. Kanu had approached the court demanding 5 billion naira over the mansion, that was invaded by the military on September 10, 2017. And according to the lawyer, Aloy Ejimako, the court presided over by Justice Benson Aya in ruling on Wednesday stated that the federal government violated Kanu's fundamental rights. The court also recommended political solution to the agitation for the restoration of the defunct Biafra, republic championed by IPOB. Kanu's lawyer took to his Twitter page to make this known, saying that Nnamdi Kanu wins as Abia Court rules that federal government violated his fundamental rights, orders the federal government to pay 1 billion naira to him and issue a letter of apology to him. Most importantly, the court recommended political solution to the Biafran agitation. Malami said that by the way of general statement, the two issues presented, the issue related to electoral bill and issue related to Kanu and by extension IPOB, what I can tell you for certain is that the decision of the president is based fundamentally and at all times on public interest consideration. In the art of governance, and what I have come to learn about the mind and heart of President Muhammadu Buhari is to consider the 200 million people as against the limited people. In this, Kanu stated that the action of the defendants on the solitary confinement is inhumane, degrading, and constitutes a breach of Section 34 of the 1999 Constitution. He wants the courts to declare that the respondents, while carrying out their duties, are to abide by Chapter 4 of the 1999 Constitution. Kanu is praying the courts to declare that he is entitled to the enjoyment of his rights to dignity of human person as enshrined under Section 34 of the 1999 Constitution. He also wants the courts to order the respondents to immediately allow him appoint legal practitioners and medical personnel of his choice from any government hospital to review his health file. Kanu equally wants the courts to direct his movement from solitary confinement to where he would be allowed, to pray and practice his faith unhindered in line with constitutional provisions. And this was the agitation of Nnamdi Kanu, who is at the DSS facility, saying that after the court had said that he be allowed to be to be in the DSS facility with enough attention and comfortability, and he should be given everything needed there, and says that in the suit filed by his lawyer, Maxwell Okwara, says before the High Court that he's still denied of food and medical care, clothes of his choice, and tried to practice his religion. Also saying that Nnamdi Kanu claimed that the doctor that has been attending to him is a quack doctor and not experienced. After I read the report in Tribune newspaper where the Imo State governor said this, I thought it would be nice to take a look at the present situation of the country to know if Hope Uzodinma is right by that statement. Despite COVID-19 pandemic, Nigeria was able to come out of the recession. Hope Uzodinma believes that Buhari has done well by moving the country out of the recession, despite the COVID-19 pandemic that was ravaging the whole country. But some people will disagree with Uzodinma because the cost of living is high, which is a clear sign that people cannot feel the impact of the recession which the country has exited. For example, the cost of cooking gas has tripled and the value of naira is reducing by day. Also, many Nigerians are beginning to wonder how things will be if the federal government removes subsidy by the middle of next year. In addition, the insecurity in northern Nigeria has made it impossible, for farmers to go to the farm, and the consequence is an increase in food commodities like onion, yam, and tomato. I want to believe that Hope Uzodinma made a political statement because ordinary Nigerians who are battling hardship will disagree with him that Nigerians are happy with the president. people are joining the APC. What some people will ask is if joining the APC is a yardstick to measure the rate at which people are happy with the president. Uzodinma forgot that ordinary Nigerians who struggle by day after survival are not political power. It is common sense to say that people who join the APC are this time looking ahead of the 2023 general election. While Uzodinma is entitled to his opinion, I doubt if ordinary Nigerians who are complaining of the high cost of living will agree with him that people are happy with President Muhammadu Buhari, and that is why the APC is welcoming new members. This may be outrightly wrong, saying that the people are joining APC because they are happy with President Muhammadu Buhari, looking at the adverse effects of the COVID-19 pandemic and also the clear sign of impact of the recession which the country had just exited, where the cost of foods, gas, and many others are just so high that Nigerians are beginning to wonder if the federal government, would actually increase yet again, remove yet again the subsidy and the adverse effects on the Nigerian populace. Next Saturday to witness the presentation of a classic book written by Governor Uzodinma. The book, titled Reflections on the Igbo Question, is a bold attempt to situate the marginalization of Indigo in Project Nigeria and how best to overcome it. In a statement he issued in Owerri on the matter, Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Honorable Declan Emeluba, described the book as the thoughts of the governor on the existential challenges of Indigo in the Nigerian state. According to Emeluba, although Uzodinma is a patriotic Nigerian who believes in the unity of Nigeria, he wants other Nigerians to understand the pains of Indigo with a normal view to addressing the anomalies. Reflections on the Igbo question clearly underlines and projects his thoughts on the existential challenges of Indigo in Project Nigeria, including real and perceived marginalization. Honorable Emelumba said the book also x-rays the denial of justice and equity to Indigo, such that some of them now feel despondent and abandoned. But most importantly, said that the book gives a graphic guidelines on how best to address the vexing issue to enable Indigo have a fair and due share in the Nigerian project. The commissioner disclosed that high-caliber personalities have been invited to the book presentation scheduled for Saturday, December 11, 2021 at Eze-Imo Palace, Mbari Street, Owerri by noon. Describing the book as a must-read for Indigo and their neighbors, Emenumba said that the presentation is part of the elaborate birthday ceremony for the governor the next day. He enjoined all those who believe in the unity of Nigeria to get a copy of the book as a means of understanding the feeling and expectations of Indigo from the Nigerian project. Thanks for listening, and that is the news.